Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Hershiser gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here. In now, Monty Irvin. He will lead this one off today. The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the year for San Francisco.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, number 8, fouled away. Hershiser is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the great Willie Mays. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Willie McCovey. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Irvin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The set and the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants leave a couple. It's the Giants nothing. Dodgers stepping in next. You're watching NL West action on MLB Network. Christy Mathewson is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
At the plate, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second. Not shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Next for the Dodgers, Pee-wee Reese, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So striding in, Mike Piazza. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. That's a hit, their first of the new season. Throw won't get him.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Duke Snyder.
Into the box now, Duke Snyder. And now a curveball in the dirt and knocked down by Posey. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Posey shading to his right. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Stepping in, Matt Kemp. And they're runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 1. Here it is. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Matt Williams. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Next to bat for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A 1-1 to 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So striding forward now, Buster Posey. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Reese moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Ready on 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Bases are empty, one man out. Skied into straightaway right. Hence is there, 2 down.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Mays is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Christy Mathewson. 9-1-2 due up. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Sent on the ground out to second. Bellinger's got it.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Stepping in now, Monty Irvin. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out toward left center field. Snyder will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
So digging in now, number 8, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
We got full count.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here's the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie McCovey, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 1-1, here it is.
Oh, that's in.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because That was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate, Matt Williams. And that misses 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2 out, bases loaded. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Oral Hershiser, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
2 strikes.
And he struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Jackie Robinson. Late square, and this is popped up. Longoria is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee.
Next up for Los Angeles, Pee-wee Reese. He drew a walk his first time up. 2 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Wilmer Flores. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So now to the plate, Buster Posey. To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So base is empty now after the double play, and next will be the pitcher, Christy Mathewson. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And now it'll be the catcher, Mike Piazza. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Duke Snider. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Stepping up now, Matt Kemp. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready now, Cody Bellinger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Ready with the 2-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the payoff pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Dodgers leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Monty Irvin. Drilled to the left side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, number 8. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now the payoff pitch home. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the great Willie Mays. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
This is foul right side. The 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Standing in now, Willie McCovey. Drilled to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Giants leave a couple, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. The count now at 2-2. Now here it comes. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And that is off the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Into the box, Max Muncy. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Oral Hershiser, fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
To the plate now, Jackie Robinson. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
So now to the plate, Pee-wee Reese. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fouled off. One and two, here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. McCovey fields it cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And next, the dangerous power threat, Matt Williams. The 1-1. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now back, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Settling in now, Wilmer Flores. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High bouncer toward the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Piazza. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
In now, Duke Snider. Outside, 2-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit.
Now back, left fielder, Matt
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. And there's ball 2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Three and one.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave them loaded. Score remains tied 1-1. Will Clark is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 22, Will Clark.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Here it comes. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Line drive to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Monty Irvin. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Ross Stripling will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Matt Beatty is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 45, Matt Beatty.
Into the box now, number 8. He's running. Count even at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Another try at 2-2. On the move again from first. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
To the plate now, Willie McCovey. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers 1. Danny Jimenez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Danny Jimenez.
Stepping in, Matt Beatty. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Pee-wee Reed.
Standing in, Pee-wee Reese. No hits to this point. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. McCovey in foul ground. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Our score remains 2-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. Now the 2-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Ready once again, Matt Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Our pitchers' duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Takes this the other way to right. Bellinger is there. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Snyder is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Reyes Maranta is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Brandon Crawford will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Piazza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-1 hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
At the plate now, Duke Snyder. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. Fastball well outside. Justin Turner would be next. The 3-1. On the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They're down 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Trinan is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Mookie Betts is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Here's Buster Posey now. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 0 for 11. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 20, Monte Irvin.
Digging in, Monte Irvin. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home.
Down, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Rob Nin comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 31, Rob Nin.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Nin has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Here's the 2-1.
At the ball.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Here it is on 3-1. Swing, strike 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2. Matt Beatty waits on deck. Ready now with the payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Christy Mathewson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Oral Hershiser pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Rob Nin closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. for the Dodgers. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.